Hello and welcome to Starship Simulator Tech Demo. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and this is of course coming out on an Alpha Monday, although I'm not sure if I'm going to label this Alpha Monday because this is a very much an alpha build. This is in very early stages of development, and it is going to be, I think this is a title that has a lot to offer. I think it has a lot to offer. I've just been reading a little bit about this, so just going off something that's on Steam. Starship Simulator offers fans of classic science fiction an opportunity to realise their childhood dreams. Essentially, you get to be a crew member or a passenger on a starship. So there are various different roles that will be in this title. You could be a captain, you could be a pilot, a helmsman, a science officer, a tactical officer, an engineering officer, a medical officer, a doctor for example, a morale officer who wants to be Neelix, and or a passenger. And the ship that you are going to be flying or working on is a ship that has been built with all the minor details as far as I can tell, or will have more of those minor details still being built in. So cables, conduits, the steel, the damage, the design of it, everything has been built up in a specific way to appear like it is futuristic and work as it's supposed to. It is going to be a fully explorable ship with 200 rooms or over 200 rooms across 7 decks, so this should be quite interesting. And in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to load in and I'm just going to walk around the ship. We're not going to go anywhere. There is a procedural galaxy, over 2 billion star systems. We're going to go into that in the future, but for now, all I'm going to do is load up and walk around the ship. Find out what the ship is like, find out what is and is not built at this point in time. As I said, this is an early tech demo, and just see where the opportunities are for this title. So make sure you stay tuned if you are interested in this particular title, and if you are interested and want to support the creator, do go check out their Patreon, do go check out their Discord. Just look for Starship Simulator on Steam, you'll find their page, you can wishlist it. They have a YouTube channel as well, so you could go check that out. It should be pretty cool. So I think it's worth at least checking out their Discord at the very least. And if you want to support them, please do. And of course, if you want to support me, link for my Patreon is in the description box as well. Anyway, let's get started. Let's see what Starship Simulator Tech Demo is all about. Okay, here we are on the deck of, well, somewhere actually, not entirely sure where. I am going to press Alt and H. I think that gets rid of the HUD. There we go. Let's do Alt and H, no HUD, and let's just wander around the ship. Let's have a first let's have a look outside. So that looks like the ship. Guess there is a lot of ship that we could potentially see. Now, obviously, this being a tech demo, do expect a whole bunch of bugs, but that's completely normal. I think I have control over the alerts lighting just by pressing R. There we go. So that's emergency. That's disco lighting. And this is something. I have no idea what that is. So we'll stick in normal lighting for now. And as you can see, it is designed to have these touch controls in various places. For example, this one for polarization. If I bring that up, we now have tinted windows, which would be pretty cool. For example, if we were right up against a star, which I might do later on. Reflections are pretty good. Typical Fresnel problems that you get with Unreal Engine. This is what tells me it is Unreal Engine. That Fresnel issue right there with the reflections. It's been an issue in Unreal for a while. You can pick objects up by clicking on them. I think you could press F on them as well. No, maybe. I want to see if I can break them. Apparently not. Here we go. I think there was a glitch. Yeah, there's a glitch of things going through objects, but that's, again, tech demo. Things are going to be worked on. This is just a basic idea. I'm assuming that tablet will have some information on it in the future, but to give you an idea of how in-depth this system is, or the idea behind this, see, we have a conference room, door opening and closing. We can switch that to manual mode. Close the doors. And it's closed. We could put some privacy on it. Have some privacy in the conference room so no one can lip read or anything like that. Pretty cool. We can even put a pin on it. So let's just put a 1, 2, 3, 4 lock. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 unlock. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put this back to automatic and let's just walk out. Right, so that's the bridge on that side. This is the XO's office. Guess we could go in there. Now there are supposed to be NPCs at some point. I just am not sure when. That looks like Earth outside. That is Earth. Yep, that is very much Earth. That's Central America there. Could I sit on this seat? No. At the moment, things are bare bones, although these textures are very nicely done. Very interesting looking ship. Reminds me a little bit of the Orville. Dan, the creator of this title, co-created the Orville fan experience thing. So that's pretty cool. Let's go to the bridge. And he was also he was a developer on Stage 9. What's in here? Oh, this is my quarters, I guess, if I was the captain. Yep, captain's office. Armory. Empty-ry. Okay, well, we'll walk out. Now, I do like this. These little panels like that. I think they would need to be in... Yes, see, at the moment it's sort of floating. It would be very nice if they got built into the walls as well. But looking at this, I'm guessing these are just the bulkheads behind. There will be paneling on top of this, which will give this sort of look. I think that is the plan, which would be clever. I think that's very cleverly done. So you have the main bulkheads behind, and then you fill it up with these bits in the middle. Very clever. Having a look around the bridge, that's the sun, obviously. Could add some polarization there. Yep. All the way. All the way. Makes it much easier to have a look out the window. So this is the bridge. Shadows probably need a little bit of work. I think the mapping, normal mapping and things like that are causing some issues with the shadows, but again, tech demo. I'm not going to click through those. You can click through them, but I'll just press R. So you've got yellow alert, red alert, emergency lighting. We should have blue alert, disco alert. Things have gone wrong alert, and then back to normal. This is I suppose a representation of the galaxy. That's our nav target. I have no idea how to use any of this yet. I guess this station might be the one to use it. Guess we could come here and use something here. So what? I see. So perhaps we have to do some scanning. So star system, there you go. Oh, that is very, very cool. I kind of want to take a screenshot of that sort of thing. That is impressive. A nice 3D view of our solar system. Cool. That is very nice. We'll explore that a little bit more in the future. So we've got a Helm Station here. Again, a little bit basic, but I'm sure there'll be a bit more to it. I like this nav target, galactic position. That's pretty cool. Do need to fill this up a little bit more, I would say. What's this? Tactical? Sort of. Bridge shield. What does that do? Lower shield. Ray shields. Ah! Some walls go up. Or, what I say, walls. Lower shields. There you go. Shields are down. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And what would happen if I sat in... This is a first officer's seat, right? This is a captain's chair. These are both command chairs. Nothing as far as I can tell. Is there any other way to go through different modes? Not yet. Now, there are supposed to be NPCs on board at some point. I'm not sure exactly when. But let's work our way down. Let's see what we have. That's a very nice light. So that's the solar system right there. That's a very cleverly done. That's a very cleverly done light. Now I think if I press L, all the lights go out on the ship. Oh, pretty much all the lights. I can then go into a torch mode. But let's just switch on the lights. Walking downstairs. So now this is going to be B deck. So get rid of the HUD again. Nothing really around here. Again, very... This just reminds me a little bit... This just seems a little bit more... executive. The wooden panelling is rather executive. Wet floor. A mop. And in the year of COVID, tissue rolls, which we can now kick. Yes, we are currently in 2022 or 2 AC, 2 after COVID. Some sort of conifer Christmas tree, perhaps. Seats, very nice. They'll rattle around a little. I guess they all go out there. That's somewhere. We'll go down there in a minute. Foodstuffs. That's it. We're not going to question this area too much. Obviously, it is still being built. Ooh, can I sneak through here? No. Blast. I was going to try and sneak through. See if I can get through. Okay. I am going to try and break this game eventually. But first, let's just wander around and appreciate what it has. So this is some deck. What's in here? Ah. Turbo lift, perhaps? Or some sort of lift shaft, elevator shaft. Jump up, jump up. Ooh, something up there. Jump up and get down. How do I get up there? Maybe that's power. So these are those power lines. Yes, I think it is. So here are those power lines that you will be able to work with as part of your job. I assume if you're an engineer or something. So this area is quite open. I'm assuming this is all going to be filled up perhaps with walls or something. That's rooms. But I think it's quite interesting to see how the ship has been built. So these, I assume, go through the entire ship. Very well done. Let's run around a little. Are there any other rooms on the inside here that we could go through? Currently, no. Maybe that's the main power core runs through the middle? I'm not sure. Let's go downstairs and see what is downstairs. C deck, or deck C. Science labs. That's floating a little, isn't it? I think it is. Although that's very nicely done. Nice and easy to read, which is great. I like the glass. Anyway, let's not walk through there. Let's have a look around here. Crew information, C deck, ring 1, port. You are here. Although I'm not sure that is science labs. Let's go have a look anyway. And we have something here. Empty room. Okay. So I guess these rooms are going to be empty. Yes, at the moment they're empty. Let's go back here. Maybe any of these will be. Well, that's the size of that room. So linguistics and to be confirmed. Oh, empty room. Okay. Okay, so I guess there are going to be lots of empty spaces currently. Again, all with these beams, which is lovely. Oh, hang on a minute. Ah, light is incorrectly bleeding in. Interesting. I'll just make a bug report of that. That's back around. That's there. Again, empty rooms. Change the lighting. Look at that. Very nice. So let's switch off the disco. And back here. Okay, let's go down another deck. Let's see what's down here. Habitation upper. So I guess these are going to be crew quarters. Yes, crew cabins. Empty at the moment, but probably going to be filled up very soon. Dan is working very hard at this title, by the way. Very, very hard. So what I'm showing you today, and you're watching whenever you're watching this, may be different by the time you're actually watching it. I do like the nice and very gentle, quiet noises. Although, I am going to say the ship is very quiet. There is an underlying hum. But overall, the ship is very quiet. Now, there is something through this wall. Hear a little bit more of it. Let's go down. I guess it's going to be habitation lower. Yep. So we won't bother with that deck. Let's just keep going. Engineering, deck F. Great. Let's listen for the noise. Yes, there's definitely something here. And indeed, these doors are different. Oh, and okay. Let's go in there. First things first. Let's have a look at the different lighting here. Here's the disco. Okay, great. So this is part of the reactor, main distribution bus. At the moment, it's only connected through 480 kilowatts to a forward battery array. Okay. This could be interesting. Distribution port. So we've got corridor lighting. So what? If I bring this back, if I were to disconnect the corridor lighting, would the corridor lights switch off? Yes, they would. Well, that is very interesting. Okay, I see the promise of this title. I definitely see the promise of this title. And it has specific loads being carried around. Very nice. It is quiet. I will say that. It is very, very quiet. Now, before we go downstairs, let's have a look. If there's anything around here. Anything in here? Hello? No? This looks like it is currently being built. I like the plants around. That's nice. Main batteries. Ah! These are the batteries. Cells online. Main breaker. We could disconnect these. Okay. Very interesting. So that, I think there's going to be a bit more built in there than there currently is. So all of these are batteries all the way around. What's about in here? Okay, well, I've fallen down. That was awkward. some sort of double deck. Okay, well now I am down here, which was, I guess, at the bottom of engineering. So this is, yes, ground floor of engineering. So there's the main core, which funnily enough looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. I could see Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber and then a reflection of it. And then these things, which look like some sort of large sets of capacitors sticking out. So it's a bit dangerous, I will say. Personally, I'm not convinced on the entire core design, these sticky outy bits. Not really convinced. The midsection, sure. I would design the core differently, personally. But from that's just my opinion. I would have a different philosophy to designing this. So this is all the wiring. Very nice. And I think I saw some Jeffrey's Tube style things, crawl spaces somewhere. Was it? Oh no, this is the room I fell through, wasn't it? Here. Or was that the room I fell through? Oh, I don't know. No, this one has a ceiling and something blue. What's that? Oh, that's the lighting. Okay. That's some lighting coming through. Let's go through here. Again. Crawl space of some sort. Between decks. Distributors. Okay. I can see where this title could be going. I can definitely see where this title could be going. And this area is quite nice, actually. This area is actually very nice. Oh, I can hear. It's an aggregator. You can hear it. Very, very cool. And this is all under construction. So I'm assuming there's a lot more to the ship to go, because I'm fairly sure that was less than 200 rooms. Of course, unless you're counting all the crew quarters as rooms, in which case, personally, I think that's a little bit of a, just my opinion, I think that's probably a bit of a cop-out, although I think each one of these should be rooms. No, maybe you could have, I'd say there's about 50 rooms at the moment. It is very quiet though on this ship. I want to see if I can get NPCs up in any which way. I did try to press something, that's teleport to bug. Here we go. Yes, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to the bridge to end this video. We'll go back upstairs and we're going to customize the ship, because I think this could be really cool. So just before we started, I was just pressing the different various keyboard buttons to see if anything did anything, and lo and behold, F1 is obviously the bug report, of which I will probably end up submitting a few. F2 is teleport to a bug, not sure how exactly that works, and F3 was opening up this this customization panel, and I want to see if it does anything. Whoa, to the bridge. Why does my player seem very short now? Okay, so there's the writing. So if I rename this, oh well, might as well. Why not? And I save that. Oh, it doesn't change that. What will it change though? Ha, nothing there. Okay, so it doesn't yet change anything. Maybe the colours will. Let's see, main flooring. Let's give it a bit of a blue. Let's first make it dark so we can get the blue. There it is. And then let's bring it down. that. Let's try that. I'm just checking a few things here. So it didn't change this. Oh, that is floor trim. Okay. Again, I'm playing around with this to see just how things tend to look. Okay, that's the wall panels. Okay, so if I were to give them I want to give it a grey look to that. Then the interface. I don't know what interface I'm looking at here. Let's save that and have a look around. I mean, it does change the way the ship looks. Does that mean the carpets and everything? Yep, everything has changed. Let's go into that conference room, wherever that is. I think that had a panel, didn't it? So, UI primary, secondary. No, I think it's supposed to be... Whoa. One of these, surely. Maybe? Is it not this? No. Okay. Well, I have no idea what that one is. But, I think that is a good place to end this video. So we haven't moved anywhere, we haven't gone anywhere, but we have certainly experienced something. Ooh, I've experienced some Z-axis fighting. Never mind, that's fine. We've certainly experienced the ship. It's an interesting looking ship, design-wise, fairly simple. Nothing too difficult to navigate. This isn't the Enterprise, for example. I am expecting a lot more from this as time goes on, and I think that there is a lot more to come. What I will be doing is in the next video that I make, we'll probably go flying around the solar system and we'll start looking at, well, all of this, for example. So working out how this works. For example, look, target information. Loads of information here. That's great. That really, really is great. So I'm quite interested in how this is all going to work. Display range, hang on a minute. So that should zoom in quite nicely. Yes, that's 1 astronomical unit. So you've got the sun there, Earth there. It's a little bit more, that's a bit more than 1 astronomical unit, but it's fine. And that's 40, yeah, that's all the way out. 20, Pluto shouldn't be on it, nor should Neptune in it, yep. Very nice. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for, I think, definitely for more videos on Starship Simulator. It might be a little while before I do another one. It might be next week, I'm not sure. There is a lot more coming to this title, and certainly as more gets built up, I'm going to be taking part in making more videos. There is a multiplayer for this. I'm going to try and convince the multiplayer guys to join me on this. This could be quite interesting. Anyway, if you want to support me on Patreon, please do go check out the description box. Link is there. I do recommend at least joining the Discord channel for Starship Simulators. Just go look for that. And if you want to support the creator Dan on Patreon, that would also be quite great. Or through PayPal. I think he does through PayPal as well. Last but not least, you can find me on social media at ECGadget, LP for both Twitter and Instagram. I wonder if I sit here and press C to cycle camera, will it go outside? No, it won't. Okay, well, that's that. That's all from me, and I'll see you next time in Starship Simulator.